management.
Okay, so in the last class we have, I think we learnt about more of the straight line function. I hope linear function is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubt? Suppose I ask you to draw the graph of y is equal to 2x plus 7. So what is the first point that you will have? 0 comma 7, and the another point will be just 1 unit to the right and 2 units up, so it will be 1 comma 9, and then you can easily draw the graph like this.
Sir, we actually started trigonometry and they gave us a worksheet. Can you send you that worksheet?
Yeah, please send me.
Yeah. So that worksheet. Oh, I'll make a group chat, sir. 1 second.
Yeah, in the group, please. You please make a group, okay, and make me admin as well, because I have to add one more number to myself. I work with 2 numbers.
Yes.
And in the group, please Shrimoy, send it so that we can have a look at it.
How do I make it?
Please send the worksheet.
Yes, sir. I made you admin. So, sir, this worksheet is also for the sine and cosine rule
Okay,
and topic.
fine. Okay, first of all, let's learn what is cosine rule and what is a sine rule. You want to learn that as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything about the sine rule and the cosine rule you already know?
I know the sine rule.
Can you tell me what is the sine rule?
It's basically if you want to find a specific side or angle, I think the formula is like a ratio. I think sine A by side A equal to sine B by side B equal to sine C by side C.
Okay, let us see that this is a random triangle.
And the sides are the
And
sides
let us say this is
opposite.
A, this is B, this is C. Let us say the length of this side is A, the length of this side is B, the length of this side is small c. Are you getting it? This is A, this is B, this is C. The side in the front of angle B is small b, and the side in the front of angle C is small c. So according to the sine rule, they say, what they say? Sine A upon A, right, is equal to sine B upon B is equal to sine of C upon C. This is the sine rule.
Yes.
Okay. You know the proof of this? Why this is so? No. Okay, that I will tell you in the Sunday's class. Okay,
Yes.
in the Sunday class I will prove this theorem as well. But today we will make a use of it because we are going to do the worksheet. So let us open the worksheet. First question. Oli has installed security lights on the side of his house and that are activated by a sensor. And the figure is also given to us. So these are the security lights and it is being working with the help of the sensors. The sensor is located at a point C. Here is a sensor. Directly above the point D. This is the point D, this is the sensor point. The area covered up by the sensor is shown by the shaded region enclosed by the triangle ABC. Okay? This is the area covered by the sensor. The distance from A to B is 4.5 meter and the distance from B to C is 6 meter. Angle ACB is equal to 15 degree. Find angle CAB. They are asking about this particular angle, CAB, this angle. So how to do this? So we can write sine A upon, what is the side in front of angle A beta? 6 is equal to sine 15 degree divided by 4.5, because the side in the front of 15 degree is how much? 4.5. So sine A will be equal to 6 upon 4.5 into sine 15 degree. All right. Now 4.5 and 6 can be, if I ask you what is the highest common factor of 45 and 60, so I will say it is 15. 15 into 3 is 45 and 15 into 4 is 60. So I can write it as, I can make this 60, remove this decimal. So 15 into 3 45, 15 into 4 60. That means sine A will be equal to 4 by 3 times sine 15 degree. So A will be equal to sine inverse this particular value. First we need to find this. So let us find out. So for that we need a calculator. Without the calculator we can't do. Nobody is born in this world who can remember all the values of sine 15 degrees. No, nobody can do that. We have some special angles whose values are remembered, like 0 degree. The value is 0. For 30 degree it is 1 by 2. For 45 degree it is 1 by root 2. For 60 degrees root 3 by 2. 90 degree 1. So I will take out the calculator now. And you must also learn how to use the calculator, because taking the help of the calculator is another task. Okay, you can't say, okay, with the calculator everybody can do the same amount of questions. No, that's not easy. I don't know whether I will be able to see those things here or not. So scientific calculator I am keeping it. So the first value that I will take out is 4 by 3. What is the first value that we will take out? What is 4 by 3? 4 by 3 is how much? 1.33. So I am going to write 1.33 separately. And then I also want to find out what is sine 15 degree. So, and this has to be in degrees. So there are three methods: grades, gradients and degrees. So I am keeping it as degrees. And I am going to find out where is sine. So this is sine. And what angle? I am working with the sine 15 degree. Can you see that? First I wrote 15. Oh, it got D. Wait. Again I am writing first 15 degree and then I am putting it sine. Okay. So in degrees, here D means it is written in degrees. Sine 15 degrees how much? 0.258, this much value. So what I will do is I will multiply this by 4. And whatever I got, I will divide it by 3. You know, we multiplied it by 4 by 3. So what I need to get is, what I got as 0.345. So I will take only 3 values. 0.345. So we need to find sine inverse 0.345. That's our answer. So sine inverse 0.345. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to click on inverse and then I'm going to click on sine inverse. So the angle that I'm getting is 20.187. So if I want to write it in 2 digits, the answer will be 20.19. I am getting 20.19 degree. Do you have an answer for that as well?
Yeah, it's the same. Our teacher wrote 20.2.
20 point. If you round up to the nearest tenth, then it is 20.2.
Yeah.
Okay. Then coming to the next question. Point B on the ground and it is of 3 marks. This is of 5 marks. Point B on the ground is 5 meters from point E. So this is point E. And where is point B? Point B is where this is. So this distance is how much? 5 meters, they are saying. At the entrance of Oli's house, he is 1.8 meter tall. Okay, he is 1.8 meter tall, standing at point D. So this is point D. So suppose he is this much tall, 1.8 meter. Below the sensor, he walks towards the point B. Find the distance Oli is from the entrance to his house when he first activates the sensor. So that means they are asking us that he is standing at point D. So DE is not given to us. Okay. But what is given to us is B to C is given was, B to C was given as 6. Okay. B to E is given as, was E given to us? Let us see. Point B on the ground is 5 meters from point E. Point E, okay, this distance is 5 meters. Okay. He is 1.8 meter tall and standing at point D below the sensor. He walks towards the B. Find the distance Oli is from the entrance to his house when he first activates the sensor. When he first activates the center. So he is walking towards this direction. Are you getting it? He is walking towards this direction. And they are asking us, okay, now suppose this is 15 degree. What could be this angle? Can you tell me?
You add 20.15 and 15 and whatever you get, you subtract that from 180.
Okay. So if I ask you, this was how much? 20 point. This angle came out to be 20.2, right?
Yeah.
And this angle is 15 degree. That means, and this angle is 90 degree. No, is this 90? No. So this angle is going to be 20 plus 15, that is 35.2 degree. How much? How I got that? Exterior angle theorem. You know exterior angle theorem?
Yes.
You don't know? Shrimoy, see this. Suppose that I have a triangle. I am asking about this angle. So this angle is the sum of alternate interior opposite angles. How? So this angle plus this angle is 180 degree because they form a linear pair. And these three angles will also form the 180 degree because angle sum property of a triangle. So that means this angle plus this angle plus this is equal to this plus this. So we can cancel this part. So this angle is equal to the sum of these two angles. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So here I can say that this angle is going to be the sum of these two angles. So this was 15, this was 20. So we got as 35.2. And this angle is how much? This angle is 90 degree. So it is but obvious that this angle is going to be 54.8 degree. 54.8 degree. Are you getting it?
Sir, is it given that it's a right angle?
This obviously this angle, this will be right angle only.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now I have got one doubt. That's it. The doubt is that BE is given to us as 5 meters. DE is not given to us. Oli has installed the security lights on the side of his house that are activated by the sensor. The sensor is located at the point C. Point C they are taking as that, directly above the point D. Okay, the area covered by the sensor is shown by the shaded region enclosed in the triangle ABC. The distance from A to B is 4.5 and the distance from B to C is 6 meters. and angle ACB is 15 degree. Okay, so we found the other part of it. Point B on the, okay, so with the help of this, can we find this length as well? See,
Yeah.
so I know that this angle is going to be what this angle is going to be. So 15 plus 20.5 is 35.5, 35.2. So this angle is going to be 180 minus 35.2. So 180 minus 35 is how much? 154.8.
Sir, but our teacher got that as 144. 144.8.
So let me subtract it from 180. 180 minus 35. So 10 minus 5 is how much? 10 minus 5 is 5. So 7 minus 3 is 4. Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense because 144.8.
Yeah.
You can round up.
144.8. Okay. Do we need to round off? Your teacher rounded off, or she uses 144.8 only?
She used 144.8.
So we will go with 144.8 as well. So just the calculation mistake I got as 144.8. Alright.
Yes.
Now why I made use of this? Because I have not been given this BD is not given to us. And BD can be found out from the triangle ADC. BD can be found out from the triangle ADC.
Yes.
Okay, and that can be found out if I know the value of AC as well. So what is AC? The same rule applies here as well. So we will write it as sine of 144.8 divided by, let us say, AC is equal to, how much we got? Now we know the angle, so we will write it is equal to sine 15 degree divided by, what was it? 4.5. Write this equation. Sine 144.8 upon AC is equal to sine 15 degree upon 4.5. Understood? This is the sine rule, we are using it. Now we will take the help of the calculator again. Once you have written this, let us proceed. Shall I proceed? So AC will be equal to, AC is going to be, I am doing this on the other page. Okay, you want to write anything from this page?
No, sir, written.
Shrimoy, written beta?
Is we're given sine 15.
Why I have written sine 15? This is your question?
Yeah.
Okay, according to the sine rule beta, we have sine A upon A is equal to sine B upon B is equal to sine C upon C. So what is the length that I am using? 4.5. So what is the angle in front of 4.5 beta?
15.
So that's why I used sine 15 upon 4.5.
Okay.
Understood? I am using the sine rule because if you have got 4 variables, so 3 you must know already. So I knew about 15 degree. I am not going to take 20.2 because I already rounded it off.
Okay.
So this is not the exact value. So I am playing with the exact value only because 15 degree is exact. This was not exact. This came out to be 20.18 something something. We rounded up to the 19, and then with the help of Agriti, she told me again to round up to the 20.2 because the teacher told to round up to 20.2. So this is not exact value. So I am using the exact value 15 degrees so that there is not an iota of mistake. Alright. So I am just copying this to the next page. So I am erasing all this to have a luxury of doing the questions to have some space. So I got, again I am writing sine 144.8. This value we can know easily. Okay, divided by what I got as below that. So below that we need to find the length that AC is not given to us, and I said it is equal to sine 15 degree upon 4.5. So what AC will be equal to? AC will be equal to 4.5 into sine 144.8 divided by sine 15 degree. Any doubt? So let us calculate one by one. So once you have written this, let me open the calculator again. Okay. So can you tell me what are the values we need to find? Sine?
Sine 144.8.
So first I will write 144.8 and then I will put sine here. Okay, so what is the value I am getting? 0.576. So I will write it separately. 0.576 divided by. Now again I need to find 15 degree and then sine of that 15 degree is 0.2588. So I will write 0.258 multiplied by 4.5. Okay. So I am writing, now again I am doing it. So can you tell me these two values, beta? Please note it down and then tell me, then I will calculate. Okay, this can be calculated here as well. We have one more calculator here. So 0.576 multiplied by 4.5 divided by 0.25. I am writing 9 because the next digit was 8. So I got as 10.00. Wow.
Such a nice number.
10 meter. Beautiful number. So I got this AC as 10. Alright. Now this is 10. This I don't know. BD also I don't know. Okay. CD we need to know. Okay. So now can we find BD now? Can we find BD now? So let us suppose that BD is equal to X. Let us suppose that BD is equal to X. So we can write, so this particular 10 is in the front of which angle? 90 degree. So we can say sine 90 upon, no, is CD given to us, beta?
CD? I don't think so.
No, I think in the next part it was given to us. Standing in the D, he is 1.8 meter tall. No, he walks towards the point B. Find the distance Uli is from the entrance to his house when he first activates. Means they are asking us to find BD only, because this is the point where it will, the sensor will be activated. Are you getting it? They are asking this BD to us. Okay, so now we can see that in this triangle, the bigger triangle ACD, we can say that this side is in front of which angle. So we need to find this angle as well. So if this is 35.5, this came out to be 35.5. What could be this angle, beta? So this is 9. Okay. So this is 90. This is 35.5. So what could be this angle? 54.8. So we can say sine of 54.8 divided by 4.5 plus x. Let us suppose that this distance is x. Is equal to oh, now it is very yeah, we know we have the cos. Okay, no need to use sine formula now. We can directly use it the cos, beta. We know the hypotenuse. We can use trigonometry now.
Yeah.
We can use trigonometry now. So we can say that cos of 20.2 is equal to base is how much? 4.5 plus x divided by 10. Okay, adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent side is how much? 4.5 plus x divided by 10. Any doubt, Akriti? See, cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So cos theta means cos of this angle I am talking about. What is the adjacent side? It is this. And what is the hypotenuse? It is 10. So now let us find what is cos 20.2. So 20.2 and cos of 20.2 came out to be 0.93 multiplied by 10. I am multiplying it by 10. So I got 9.38. You understood why I multiplied it by 10, because this is going to be multiplied by 10. So 9.38 minus 4.5 is equal to x. So in fact we can make it as 9.4. 9.4 minus 4.5, 4.9. So x came out to be 4.9 meter. It is just less than 5 meters. See, so this is, are you getting it?
Yeah.
D and E. So I think the answer has to be 4.9 meter. Just check it out.
Shrimoy, did ma'am get the answer for this question? She also got confused, no?
She got the,
Yeah, even our teacher was a bit confused. The students had confused her.
no, if you want to check the answer, I have a method as well. But I don't know whether it will work or not, because chat GPT sometimes make mistake. Most of the times they are making mistakes.
Yeah, ChatGPT is not very good at math.
So I will see if I will be able to crop the question in one go. Okay. Snipping to, because the figure that it makes is also not correct. But I don't know why that height was given to us. We didn't have any use for that. Thinking longer for the better answer. Okay, we will just see. There are two responses till the time it is coming. But till the time, let us see if there is any other way that we can find. So how we do, again I am explaining it to you. So I said that this angle is 15 degrees. So with the help of sine rule, we got to know about this angle as well, because we already knew the side of this and this. And then as we got to know about this angle, I got to know about this angle as well. And with the help of this angle, we got to know about this side as well, using the same sine rule in the same triangle. Once we know that this angle is 15 degree, and obviously this is going to be right angle triangle, even though the figure is not to the scale, but they have said that D is just below the C. So he is standing just below the C means it is 90 degree only. So if this angle is 90, this is 35.5, this has to be 54.8. But that was not needed as well, because we thought that if we know one of the angle, we can say that is cos of this angle is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, and we already know that this angle is this. So we just need to do the calculations, and the calculation that I did, I think 90% of the answer is right only. Chat GPT is still pending. They are still finalizing angle A, calculating angles at points
It's
A.
okay, ChatGPT is in the future.
Calculating
Once
angles.
it told me that 10 minus 5 was 15, sir. It was very smart.
Okay, so answer what I got is 4.9 approximately. It will be ranging from 4. You can think of 4.8 to 5, 4.8 only. It will not be less than 4.8, that's for sure. But my question is, why was the height given to us? Just to confuse us, or
Yes.
was it to given for some hint?
Ivy likes confusing people, sir. It was banned in Russia.
No. So there is one more problem, I think. The problem is that suppose the sensor will work when he will not reach at point B, but before the point B.
Oh, because he's tiny.
Because he is 1.8 meter of height.
Oh.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So we have to think like that. Let us see. Find the distance Oli is from the entrance to his house when he first activates the sensor. Point B on the ground is 5 meters from point E. At the entrance to Oli's house, he is 1.8 meter tall and is standing at point D below the sensor. He walks towards the point B. So whatever we have found, so answer is 4.58 meters. See, it is not 4.9 meter because I told you 4.9 meter is the distance up to B, but the sensor will activate before he reaches the point B. For that purpose only height is given to us, or else what is the purpose of giving the height if it is not, we are not using it? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir. So what's the other chat GPT's answer?
So still working, I think. Yeah, they are working.
Oh.
So I think the answer will be same only.
Nope.
No, 3.93 meter from the entrance and 4.58 meters. So we have got two
So
answers.
everything but our answer.
Huh?
So they gave us two options, none of them were our answer. What do we do?
No, who said none of them are our answers? I didn't get.
Because we got
No, I didn't tell you that 4.9 is the right answer.
Oh,
I told you
so
4. See, try to understand, beta. 4.9 is the distance from B to D. But I told you that the sensor will activate before he reaches point B. We need to work more now.
Oh.
Okay, this is not our answer. We need to work on this. Okay, let us see what ChatGPT sets, how ChatGPT does. So there are two ways. First, we will work for this. So this is x plus y is 4.5. So they uses the Pythagoras theorem. BC h square plus x square is equal to 36. At C, beams differ by 15 degree. Arc 10. Okay. When does the 1.8 meter tall person walking D towards B first trigger the sensor? Along the upper beam CB, the height above the ground drops linearly from S to D at 0 at B. At the ground, the distance, okay, beam at light is, okay.
Sir, can I get my water bottle?
Yeah. Why you need to you don't need to ask that. Hello? Yes, sir. हाँ सर बताइए. कहाँ से? अच्छा, तो हरिपुर रोड पे आ गए आप? आपको एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन पे नहीं आना है, पर मैं लोकेशन आपको भेज देता हूँ. लोकेशन से 200 मीटर पहले एक वायु विहार करके जगह आती है, वहां पे आना है. मैं लोकेशन मंगवा लेता हूँ. मैं लोकेशन मंगवा देता हूँ आपके लिए. बता रहा हूँ आकाश चाचू को बोलो इस बंदे को लोकेशन भेज दो अपने वहाँ की, और हमें भी भेज दे. इसको मेट्रो का ड्राइवर है, बोला हमें भी भेज दे, इसको भी भेज दे वायु विहार की लोकेशन. और जब हमें भेज देगा तो हम भी अपनी तरफ से भेज देंगे. जाओ मत, यहीं रहो. ओके, सो आर यू बैक Shimoy?
Yes.
Okay. Now I am making a different triangle, separate triangle here, and let us say that we have a person here whose height is 1.8 meter. So this is B, I think. This is D. नहीं, वो लोकेशन मंगवा रहा है. Okay. So now we are going to fill up the remaining part. So what was this angle equal to? This was how much, beta? 35.2.
Yeah.
So if I ask you what will be this angle, so 35, 54.8. This is given as 6, this is given as 1.8, this is given as 5, there is a point E, and BD came out to be 4.9 till now. Now we need to solve such that how D is working towards here, and we need to find a point where this particular, let us suppose say that this is going to be PQ. So we have to find a point where PQ will strike. PQ is going to strike this particular sensor. Are you getting it? So this could be the similar triangle. Are you getting it? The two triangles are similar. Can you see that? Shrimoy, can you see that these two triangles are similar? How we can say that two triangles are similar? If the angles are equal. So if you see that he is not walking like this, or he is not walking like this. He will walk straight. So if he is standing straight, we have two right angle triangles. And this line is parallel to this, so we can say that this angle is 90 degree, another angle is 90 degree. So obviously that these two triangles are always going to be similar. And in the similar triangles, what is equal to us is, we say that, let us say that this is the height. This is the height 1.8, and let us say that this is our height. If I join from here, let us say, suppose this is of height this. So this angle again is going to be 35.2 only. Suppose he is standing here where the light strikes. So these two triangles are going to be similar. So this height divided by this height, let us suppose that this height is h. So 1.8 divided by h must be equal to, so can we find this is equal, okay, so this also we don't know.
Wait, sir, so we have a big triangle where there's AB is 4.5 and then BD is 4.9, or what we got.
Okay.
Do we add those and then we can use hypotenuse, and then since we have hypotenuse in
Very
our
good
base,
idea. So we can get CD then. Good
Yeah.
idea. Good one. Brilliant, beta. So 4.9 is 4.9 plus 4.5 is how much? 9.4. So we can say that 100 minus 9.4 square. 10 square, okay. So we have 10 square minus 9.4 square under root. That is what we can say is CD. Are you getting it, Srimoi beta? In the bigger triangle, if you are not getting it, I will show you. See this. This length is given as 10, and this we got as 4.5 plus 4.9, which is equal to 9.4. So what will be this length? This length, using the Pythagorean theorems, we can say that 10 square minus 9.4 square, and under root of that. Are you getting it?
Isn't it 9.5?
9.5, it is not 9.5 beta. See this, 4.5 plus 4.9. Don't look at BE. You have to look at ACD. BD came out to be 4.9 only. BE is 5 centimeter, 5 meters. BD is lesser than 5. It is 4.9. Okay, so it is 1 less than 4.9. So we will get it as 9.4. Now 10 square minus 9.4 is how much? Tell me. 9.4 square is 9.2, I think. 94, 92.16. So 92.16 100. So 0.84 and 7.84, I think. So we need to find under root 7.84. So 7.84, and we need to find under root of that. So where is under root here? This is under root. So we got as 2.8. So this came out to be 2.8 meter.
So that means
And 1.8 meter is himself. So H is how much? 1 only. H came out to be 1 only. In fact, this length is smaller. He is taller than the remaining length. So he must have met here somewhere here only. 1.8 meter is a 6 feet height. It's good height. 1.8 meter. It is 6 feet. 1.8 meters, so 180 centimeter.
wow.
Understood? So the sensor will be just 2 feet away from him. That's it. It is coming as 1 meter only. So we will say that suppose these two triangles are similar to us. So what we need to find this? We need to find this. So we can say that this angle is 35.2 degrees. So now we need to find this. Now the question is very easy. So we can say that tan of 35.2 is equal to 1 upon the length that let us suppose that he moved PQ. Let us suppose that he moved PQ perpendicular upon base. Shimoy, you know tan theta is perpendicular upon base. So if this angle is 35.2, this angle is also going to be 35.2. So this is going to be perpendicular, which came out now as 1 because his height was 1.8. So the remaining distance is 1 because the total height came out to be 2.8. So what beta?
How did you get 2.8? I didn't understand.
Okay, fine. Suppose you have a triangle in which one of the side is 10 and one of the side is 9.4. So what is going to be the third side? So you can say, let us suppose this side is x. So you can say x square plus 9.4 whole square is going to be 10 square using the Pythagorean triplet. So x square is going to be beta 10 square minus 9.4 whole square. Okay. Hello. नहीं दूसरी नहीं भेजी मैंने आपको, वो वाई विहार की भेजी है। एक और लड़के ने भेजी होगी लोकेशन आपको। कहाँ पे? हाँ तो हरिपुर रोड पता ही होगा आपको, वायु विहार उसमें पांजा स्टोर पता है आपको? पांजा स्टोर। हेलो, अच्छा महाराजा पैलेस पता है आपको? हाँ तो महाराजा पैलेस के जस्ट पहले वायु विहार किसी से भी पूछ लो, वायु विहार के गेट पे पहुंच जाओ। हाँ जो टूट रहा है, हाँ हाँ हरिपुर रोड जाता है, वहीं पे जो टूट रहा है उसी के पहले राइट साइड में है शॉप। वो वायु विहार पे पहुंचना है आपने, एयरफोर्स में। हाँ मतलब वहीं महाराजा पैलेस से 100 मीटर पहले ही है। कितनी देर लगेगी? ठीक है ओके, मैं बोलता हूँ उसको, फिर वो बाहर आ जाएगा। ठीक है। चाचू को बोल दो, वो आने वाला है गेट पे। आकाश को बोल दो, नहीं तो चला जाए वहां पे। So x is going to be under root of, this is going to be 100 beta, and this is going to be 9 into 9. If you find it, you are going to get 92.16. Okay. So x is going to be under root of 7.84, and 784 is a square of 2.8. 28 square is 784. So we got this as 2.8, and out of this 1.8 was the height for that particular person. So the remaining height for this particular triangle, suppose he meets here, so this angle will be remaining the same only. So this height is 1. उसको कॉल ही कर लो उस नंबर पे ना, वो आने वाला है। Are you getting it, beta? So now it has become very easy. So PQ is equal to 1 upon tan 35.2 degree. So where is tan? So 35.2, and then we will find first tan.
There. Yeah.
So 0.705. So 1 upon 0.705. 1 divided by 0.705. So 1.41 meter. How much this is? 1.41 meter. And 1.41 meter is this particular distance. So if the total distance is, we can say approximately 5 meter, 5 minus 1.4 is, the question itself is 1.4 meter is the answer only. We can see. Where was the question? Wait. The question asks, find the distance Oli is from the entrance to his house. From the entrance to his house when he first activates the sensor. Find the distance Oli is from the entrance to his house. So what we got is, how much value we got? 1.418 or 1.42 meter. Let us say it is 1.42 meter. Find the distance Oli is from the entrance to his house. So from the entrance to his house when he first activates the sensor. So when he first activates the sensor, he is at a distance of 1.42 meter. This is the right answer. What does ChatGPT said? 4.5 and 3.93. But one of the answer is correct for us, 20.2 degree. I will check this again, don't worry.
Yes.
Okay, I will verify this again. But have you understood some concepts? How to find a particular thing, how to use the sine rule, how to use the Pythagoras triplet, how to use the similarity of triangles. 3 concepts we have used. What are the 3 concepts? The first concept is sine rule. The second concept is Pythagoras triplet. And the third concept was similarity of triangles. In the similarity of triangles, the angles are equal. And then using the trigonometry, we can easily find out. Okay. Now, how to practice more questions on this? Apart from this, suppose, so the main problem here what we faced is we are not knowing that whether the answer is correct or not, apart from 20.2. Okay, this answer is still confusing, that it might get wrong as well because the ChatGPT is giving something else. So we have IXL with us, in which we can just practice much of the questions on sine rules, so that to gain more confidence, and in the real time scenario you will get the solution whether you are getting the right answer or not. So you have to go to geometry now, and in the geometry, properties of quadrilaters, Pythagoras theorem, right angle trigonometry, laws of sine and cosine. So you have law of sines in the R1 sheet, and you have got many questions based on this. So in this question you have been given 53 degree and 68 degree and 16. So you can do Sine 68 upon 16 is equal to sine 53 upon f. Okay? See this? Suppose I want to do this question. So I will do one question for you. Rest of the questions you can practice yourself till Sunday. So we have been given this value and this value and this value and this value. So what we can write is sine 68 upon 16 is equal to sine 53 upon f. So f is going to be sine 53 upon sine 68 into 16. Are you getting it? This will go here, this will come here, and f will come here. Shrimoi, any doubt, beta? So what is sine 53? So what we can do is, again we have to take the help of the calculator. So 53 sine 53 divided by, so divided by how much? 68. So 68 sine multiplied by, sorry, before multiplying, I think, so I'm multiplying it by 1 so that I'm not getting any wrong answer. So now I'm going to multiply this by 16 and I got as 13.78, and they have asked us to write the answer to the nearest 10. So 13.78 will be 13.8. So I will write 13.8 here. And see, he has done, they have told well done. So immediately if you are doing it right without any mistake, you will get your answers right.
Yes.
Understood? So it is in R1. I want both of you to practice some of the questions. See, taking the help of the calculator also requires a much of time. So it is not that easy. So you have to be very careful in making the help of the calculator, taking the calculator help. Okay, you have to write down some of the values, then multiply, note it down, and then multiply, then divide. Use BODMAS. Or in the calculator, if you are not using BODMAS, it will make mistakes. Suppose you are doing something divided by something, and again you are doing it, instead of dividing, you should have multiplied. So if you use the wrong symbols, the whole will be wrong and then you will be getting confused. But this is one thing, the exception from here is that you will get to know what is the right answer immediately. Okay,
Yes.
you don't need to run around, okay sir, I don't know how to do this. They will tell you each and every step how to do it. Understood? So
Yes.
please practice. We'll meet in the next class, and then in the next class I will also prove how the sine rule works, how to derive the formulas. All right, till then, bye.
Sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.